Hey, I'm Christine from Gecko Gully. I wanted to make a quick video to show you a really cool feature that PressMaster has just come out with. So what PressMaster has done is, for a while now, they have been making a system where I feed into it what I'm interested in writing about, and it gives me trending news on those topics. And one of the things that it came up with today was that Google has got a new layout, a new way of presenting ads. I thought, oh, that's something that I'm interested in and something that my potential clients might be interested in, people who watch my videos. So I went through an interview process with PressMaster. It took me around about 10 minutes where it asked me my opinion about things. And it also knows a lot of information about me already because it's got this really neat feature, which I'm still working out, but it's called my AI twin. So it already knows a lot about me and what I've done in the past and how I think and how I act. It's created this amazing article for me, which I'm going to put up as a blog post. Actually, I'll put a link to this article, the finished version, below this video so that you can see what it is. But as you can see, it's given me this. Google just rolled out collapsible ad sections and search results. They're calling it a navigation improvement. I'm calling it what it is, revenue protection dressed up as user experience. And then it talks about that I've been watching Google since the 1990s, which is not quite true. I don't know if Google was around then, but certainly I did start building websites for clients. So I'm going to just probably edit that sentence. I might be saying I've been watching search engines since the 1990s when I started building websites for clients. Google makes a change, blah, blah, blah. Then it talks about the real impact on your visibility, why I'm moving clients away from Google Ads. And then it does this section, which is the new priority order. So this is pretty much, as part of the interview, I said, this is what I believe. This is what I think people should be looking at. Then it talks about the technical gap that most people miss. And like I say, you can read the finished article if you want to see the details. But as you can see, it doesn't really read like AI. Here's the system I use with clients. We start by mapping out the actual questions their customers are asking. I sit down with them and we list out every question they get asked repeatedly, and so on. Video is even more critical now. The fundamentals haven't changed. Stop treating your website as separate from your business, and what to do this week. Now, I don't have a call to action at the bottom of this, so I would probably edit this to add a call to action. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use this really cool feature where I click on Optimize at the top of the page, and you can see that it has got a few different options for optimizing. I have not, to be honest with you, gone through and used each individual one to see what they all do. I've just used the all-in optimizer, which means do everything. So what it's doing now is it's going away and changing my article. So it's got this cool thing that goes zoom and down, little effect there, and I'm just going to pause the video for a minute while it does that, and I'll come back when it's finished. Okay, so that took about a minute, and it has given me in red what it used to say, and then it's given me down the bottom in green what it thinks it should be. Now I'm just going to click accept. I can click reject and get it to do it again, but I'm just going to click accept, and it is saying PressMaster is thinking, article saved, and then I'll show you what it's done. What we now have is we have this TLDR, the too long didn't read thing at the top, and it's given a very succinct summary, and it says Google's new collapsible ad sections push organic search results further down the page. Small New Zealand businesses need to shift focus from Google Ads to building content that dominates AI overviews, Google Business Profile, and organic search. And then it talks about core answers. So this TLDR and the core answers are all really good for AI, to be getting found on AI. They're also really good for SEO and search. Then it starts dividing it up into paragraphs with headings. When I put this onto my website, I'll actually have an index to the right-hand side so that if somebody just looks for a particular thing, they can just look at the headings. And it's got the bottom line. So from each section, it's actually got a bottom line there. Then I've got why I move clients away from Google Ads, and then the reality, how to prioritize your visibility strategy. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, we've got numbered lists. AI loves numbered lists. Also, the people also ask section loves numbered lists. We've got another section here. What is structured content? The system that I use with clients is start by mapping out the questions the customer is asking, structure the contents around those questions using proper schema markup, clear headings, and semantic HTML. And then why video matters, because we need videos and the fundamentals haven't changed. So then we've got down here what to do this week. Then we've got a section of frequently asked questions, and it actually tells you what you need to do. It doesn't tell you the technical details of what you need to do. If you don't know what schema markup is, you're going to have to look it up on Google or find somebody to work with who knows, like me. Should I stop using Google Ads completely? Not immediately, because if you're getting leads, then keep them running, but redirect half your ad budget into building proper content, and so on. And then the last part is key takeaways. There's a couple of changes that I will make to this. I'm going to ask to recommend some keywords that I could be ranking for this particular article. And then I'm going to be asking it to rewrite part of it so that 1 to 1.5% of the article includes the keyword that I choose. I'm also going to be asking it to give me a keyword optimized title and keyword optimized meta description. And to do that, I can actually do all that over here in the chat with AI section. I will put a link to the final article under this video, and let me know in the comments what you think of it. And oh yeah, I'll also put a link to where you can get PressMaster at a discount if that interests you. Okay, cool. Thanks. See ya.